Okay, so this is part 2 of Lexon 4. This is a Squaresoft backpack. Actually, it's more like a shoulder bag that I picked up at E3 in 2000. It was for press only, media only, and they gave me a little, somebody did, I don't think it was Squaresoft, gave me this little rubber PlayStation, or Neo Geo Pocket, excuse me. I don't know what this is, keychain deal. And then, yeah, Squaresoft bag. And there were a couple of soundtracks in this as well for Squaresoft, but I don't have them in here anymore. Although I do have, let's see what I have here. Some junk in here. Let's see what we got. There is a Sega Opponents Are Everywhere E3 event. Yeah, see, 2000, May 10th of 2000 at E3. This would get you into the special Sega conference at the hotel. This was still when Dreamcast was around, so you know these guys would have their own press conference, sort of like how Sony and Nintendo have today. Xbox, Microsoft, etc. Sega had their own, so you had to have one of these to get in. Put that back in there so I don't lose it. I don't know. This is some sort of game that came out at the time. The Quest, Play to Win. You would get all kinds of this stuff at E3, this junk. None of this would be like really interesting. Booth, great prizes, toss this disc. Oh, you would just toss the disc, and you would be a winner for PlayNow.com. They still around? Who knows? This is right when the bubble crashed, so... South Peak Interactive, electronic press kit for 2000. South Peak went out of business. I think they came back or something like that. And not so healthy now, but anyway, that was the original South Peak that made the Dukes of Hazzard game. So that was their 2000 press kit. This was the GameSpy Players Club party. So if you want to go to the after E3 party, you needed these. And it was at the Mayan Theater. This is where I went, and with Sean Baby and Eric and all them, and they were all dancing and everything. Electronic Gaming Monthly, Computer Gaming World, PlayStation Magazine, Expert Gamer. We're all around. Are all these still together anymore? Don't think so. So, yeah, you needed this to get in. This is like the invitation, and this was the map. So you needed both of these to get to the party after E3. It was a pretty cool party, actually. So, I'll just put that in the bag. Put the bag over here. We have a Madden 95 TV game. This did not come out in 1995. This was more recent. They just used the version of Madden 95 because whatever emulator they're using inside this little joystick that plugs and plays, you know, that's what you needed to do. And it even has some sort of weird hologram up here that, I don't know, 3D thing. So, yeah, Jack's TV, looking for a date on here that dates this, 2004, so this isn't that long ago. You may be able to find one of these in stores, you know, if you were out looking around, because it just played Madden 95. Why you would want to play Madden 95 today, or NHL 95 for that matter, I have no idea. But, you know, they tried to sell it, so probably got it for a steal. We have Telegame's Pinball Breakaway. There was this thing with Sears where whenever Atari would sell something, they would also make a Sears brand of the same game. And so there was like Sears Telegames was their brand, and they had Telegames Pongs, and then they had Atari Pongs. You would find Atari Pongs in other stores, and then you would, if you went to Sears, you would find the Telegames brand. And this was their version of their pinball. They had a bunch of different pinball type games you could play up here, as well as like Breakout and Breakaway, which was different than just playing regular pinball. You would use this to move back and forth, and then you had the paddle controllers on the side. So it depends on which game you wanted to play: ball, serve, reset, select game, etc. So pretty nice units, pretty solid. I believe it takes batteries on the bottom here. I'm not going to tear it open, but you know, nice wood grain. A lot of things in the 70s were wood grain. People had, like, I don't know, they was even on the side of cars, paneling and stuff. So yeah. Sears Sports Center, whatever. We have a original GameCube controller. Again, I'm not going to unwind it. Directional compad. This was their camera. Rather than having two analog sticks like you have today, this was the camera control. And then you had your D-pad down here. This controller worked, but I didn't really think it was all that comfortable. You know, mostly the knuckle hits on this one down here, and you know, this is pretty loose. It's your D-pad, you know. And you have this weird extra button up here, this Z button, rather than underneath. But whatever, GameCube. We all know the history of that, right? Didn't do so well. We have an original Amiga CD32 game. Nick Faldo's Championship Golf came in a CD case like this. Had different languages because they sold the Amiga line and CD32 line in different countries, and just had one disc, but for some reason it came in a 2-disc case. I would play on that Amiga CD32 system we looked at earlier, part 1. And let's see, I think it's power adapter. That leaves the Shenmue II backpack. That's right. Got the official Shenmue II backpack. Pretty generic, pretty empty. Nothing special about it. Never been used. Nothing in it. But, you know, Shenmue, man. Whatever. You want to walk around with Shenmue II on your backpack? This was the pack you could do it with. I don't know. So, that's it. Nothing else really here. So that ends tub number 4. Thanks for watching, and keep watching, because there's like 41 more tubs to go. Whew!